Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about Shiva, a name that brings up all sorts of big feelings. He's one of the most important gods in Hinduism, seen as the ultimate boss, like the real deal, by tons of people in India and around the world. But Shiva is way more than just a god. He's like a big idea, a force of nature, the guy in charge of both making things and breaking things. From the snowy Himalayas all the way down to the bottom tip of India, Shiva is everywhere. He's the guy meditating up in the mountains, the tough dude who destroys bad stuff, and the super kind savior who helps out his followers. His stories are all over Indian myths, told in old books like the Vedas and Puranas, and epic stories like the Mahabharata. What makes Shiva so cool is that he's got so many sides to him. He's more than just one thing. He's full of opposites. The good guy and the scary guy, the simple guy and the family guy, the destroyer and the creator all rolled into one. Okay, so in Hinduism, there's this idea of the Trimurti, like a trio of super important gods. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva are like the big three, representing creation, keeping things going, and destruction. Brahma is the creator, the one who makes the universe and everything in it. Vishnu is the preserver, the one who keeps everything safe and sound. And Shiva? He's the destroyer, the one who gets rid of the old stuff to make room for the new. This whole cycle of creating, preserving, and destroying just goes on forever, and each god has a super important job. Brahma starts things off, Vishnu keeps things running, and Shiva brings things to an end. But don't think destruction is a bad thing. It's more like hitting the reset button, a cosmic dance of starting and ending that lets new things begin. Now let's talk about Shaivism, a big part of Hinduism that's all about Shiva. For people who follow Shaivism, Shiva isn't just a destroyer, he's the real deal, the source of everything, the ultimate goal. He's like the first teacher ever, the one where all knowledge comes from. Shaivism is all about yoga and meditation to escape the cycle of life and death. It sees Shiva in all his different forms, from the meditating yogi to the powerful Nataraja, the dancing dude. Shaivism also recognizes the power of the feminine, Shakti, as a key part of Shiva. This is why Shiva and his wife Parvati are worshipped together like the ultimate power couple. Section 4. The Destroyer of Illusions. A lot of people get Shiva's destroyer role wrong. They see him as this scary god with skulls and snakes ready to wreck everything, but his destruction isn't about being mean or angry. It's actually a good thing, like cleaning out the closet to get rid of the old junk and make room for new stuff. In Hindu philosophy, the world we see is called Maya, like an illusion hiding what's really real. Shiva, as the destroyer of illusions, helps us break free from this fake world and see our true selves. He's the guy who helps us change, to get rid of our limited ideas so we can see all the amazing things inside us. Section 5. Shiva, the Cosmic Dancer. One of the most famous images of Shiva is Nataraja, the dancing god. He's shown dancing in a circle of fire, which represents the never-ending cycle of creation and destruction. His dance isn't just a performance, it's like a cosmic event. Every move he makes keeps the universe going, and every pause ends it, only to start it up again. He holds a little drum, which symbolizes the rhythm of creation, and fire, which shows that everything changes. He steps on a dwarf, which represents ignorance, and lifts his other foot, showing liberation. The Nataraja image is all about Shiva's role in the universe, a constant dance of creation and destruction that keeps everything going. Section 6. The Auspicious One and the Wrathful One. Shiva has both good and scary sides, just like life itself. As the good guy, he's known as Shankara, the one who brings happiness and good fortune. He's a loving husband to Parvati, a great dad to Ganesha and Kartikeya, and always looks out for his followers. He's often shown as a peaceful yogi, meditating and giving off good vibes. But he's also Rudra, the storm god, who gets angry to fight evil and unfairness. There are lots of stories about Shiva fighting demons and protecting good people. This double nature of Shiva reminds us that life is full of ups and downs, good times and bad times.